Hey guys, Rich Sermonello here, professional photographer and Amazon influencer. And today I want to talk to you about this portable ring light kit with rolling stand. You see I'm rolling around, it has wheels on it. So one of the very first things about this kit when I took it out of the original box is it comes in a carry bag and the handle tore right off the bag before I even had it out of the box. And I didn't have to put a lot of force on it, so that was like a right off the bat. Not too thrilled about that. The bag is pretty big. It's supposed to fit everything. I'll show you what everything is. I'm going to put this on the side. So the ring light itself is a nice big size, and it folds in half, and that's how it fits in that bag. All right, so that's kind of a neat idea. I'm going to put this over here for a sec. The stand that it comes with is pretty sturdy. It feels like it's a good quality. It's very thick. The metal is good. There's a textured finish on the paint, and it has wheels and little curved bottoms there to keep the wheels straight. And another weird thing about the light stand was it comes completely apart with all these separate sections. And in order to fit it in the carry bag, you have to take it apart. So I've never really had a light stand that you had to completely take apart before, so that's a little weird. There's potential that you could just, while you're raising the height, just kind of like pull the thing out. Fortunately, the ring light's not that heavy, so it shouldn't be a problem, but I just thought this was a weird design. All the sections pull out, so never saw anything like that before. Okay, so let me show you the back of the ring light. Has the power input right here, and there's a power adapter which is included. And then there are two USB ports to power, I guess, your phone or tablet or whatever you want to put on there. Because it's on wheels, you might think it's portable and, you know, able to be moved around the studio, which, I mean, it can be. But I kind of wish it would run on battery. Maybe it would have the battery option at least. That way you could kind of move it around while you're using it. I guess you kind of have to move it first, lock the wheels, then plug it in and set it up. And speaking of plugging it in, let's look at what we get in this accessories bag. There are a few different things in here. One thing is a shelf, which is kind of a nice touch, I guess. It's pretty easy to put on. You just kind of wrap the little clamp around and squeeze it, screw it a lot. Okay, then you've got a little shelf there. Kind of a nice thing. Oh, I forgot to show you on the ring light itself. The controls here. Right, so you've got the on and off power. It's not going to work until I plug it in. This is a toggle switch for controlling, changing whether you're controlling the output or the color temperature. And then this plus and minus gets used to either increase the output or color temperature or decrease the output or color temperature depending on where this one is set. I'll show you what all that looks like in a minute. Oh, this is another thing too. To get the ring light, it feels snug on here, but you actually have to tighten it a lot, otherwise it spins. It doesn't have a good grip on that, which is kind of weird. Let me pull the power cord out. All right, so the power cord, whoops, just dropped the phone bracket. The power cord is all one piece, so all the wires are connected, nothing comes out. Now, it has a little right angle for the plug, which is nice, except the stand, the way that I have it set, is nowhere near the tallest that it can go. But even as low as it is, the transformer in the middle of the power line does not reach the floor. So I do not like this design because, plug it in, because that means that there's tension on the wire because the transformer, the weight of the transformer is actually hanging on this, and I don't think that's a good design. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking some kind of strap or something and strapping the transformer to the stand to take some of that weight off. So I don't like when they give you a transformer that hangs in the middle of the line. The light went on automatically when I plugged it in, and let me show you the remote control. So it comes with a remote control, batteries are included, and the remote has the ability to turn the power on or off. And then there are some controls for the color temperature. So I'll put it on. There are some presets. There's a 20% power, 50% power, 100% power, and they're all just part of this little toggle. Plus you can use this round button here to turn down the power little by little. It's going down by 1%, so it takes a lot of clicks. Hence why they have these jumpers here that can kind of get you in the area, then you can fine tune with that. And then the left and right side of the circle button here is the color temperature. So I had it at 4,500. Now I'm kind of warming it up. and now I'm cooling it off. You can also hold the button and it will count through 100-step increments on the color temperature. Max is 6,500 and min, the low temperature is I think 2500. So 2500 to 6500, except it's not exactly accurate. I'll show you that in a sec. All right, so I'm going to put this back at 20% power so it's not blinding us. Another thing about the ring light, let me turn the power off. It has cold shoes for, fold it just so it's easier. You can see them, they're right here. There's 1, 2, 3, and they've also got 1/4-inch threaded holes as well. And this is just a little pin that sticks up to sort of lock something in place. I'm not even sure what. Let me put this back on. So what are you going to do with those cold shoes there? You can put anything in there that has a cold foot, okay? But in the threaded sockets, you can put, it comes with 3 of these phone holders with a little bendable stick and a little ball joint at the back. So it comes with 3 of those. So you can screw in 3 and use 3 phones. If you're doing live streaming and recording, you can do that at the same time. So I'm going to put in 2 of them. All right, so you can put those there, and you can put a phone there for broadcasting or for recording, whatever you want, vertical or horizontal. It comes with a 3rd one, but I'm not going to put a 3rd one in because I'm going to put in this ball joint. All right, so it comes with this ball joint, and it has a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom, 1/4-inch thread on top. It comes also with this phone/tablet holding bracket. So this thing is kind of big and a little clunky. It opens up wide enough for phone. Then there are these releases on the back, and if you push those in, you can open it up even wider and get a tablet in there. So you can mount it on the back, or you can mount it on the bottom, however you want. And then you can put this on the ball head and then put this in the center here. All right, and then you can put 1 phone in here, and you've got it on the ball head. You can move it around however you need to put it, whatever. All that works great, okay? So all these accessories come with it. Oh, and there's one more accessory. It's a Bluetooth remote that you can sync with your phone, Bluetooth to your device, and use it to begin recording or stop recording or take a picture or whatever you want. All right. So I believe that's everything. Oh, I wanted to talk about the color temperature. So if we put the power back on, I have a color temperature meter here. And so I'm going to set that up to meter the color temperature, but I forgot my phone, so I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my phone here. I'm connecting my light meter to my phone. Okay, and now I'm going to put this at 100% power, and I'm going to put this pretty close. So the meter reading, it says here we're at 2500 degrees Kelvin, which is the warmest or the lowest. But my phone, my meter is reading 2800 degrees. You can see that up here, if I could get my finger in the right spot. 2800 degrees, so not 25, it's metering 28. Let's go to the medium setting, which is registering here, showing 4500 degrees Kelvin. But I'm metering, there we go, 4120 degrees Kelvin. A little warmer than what it's showing here. And if we go all the way to the top, it reads 6500 degrees Kelvin, and that's pretty accurate. We're at 6480-ish. It's moving around a little bit, so it's pretty close. The good thing is at least it has a readout, so you can set whatever color temperature you want. I put it back to 45, whatever. If it's a little off, who cares, as long as it's consistent. The only time it might matter is if you're trying to match it with other LEDs. Now, in defense of this ring light here, I've tested a lot of different LEDs, ring lights, flat panels, small ones, big ones, and a lot of them with the variable color temperature, they're not exactly accurate. So this is kind of expected, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, anyway, let's see what it looks like. I'm going to put the ring light behind my phone here, the one I'm using to record this video, and I'm going to turn off my studio lights. Power cord is not that long, but I do have it on an extension cord, so I'll be able to wheel it around here. It is at 4500 degrees Kelvin at 100% power. Let me put it to 20. It definitely changed color temperature as I changed the power, but I didn't mean to change the color temperature, just the power. So that's 50. That's 100%. It still says 45, but that's 45. So if I put it to 20, I have to hit 45 again. It keeps jumping up to 100%. That's a bit of a bug. So I'm hitting 20% on the remote, and it's going, the power is dropping as you can see, but it's also changing color. If I hit the color here, warm, cool, or combo, it's jumping back up to 100% power. That's kind of weird. I don't remember that happening before. But now you've seen it live on the demo. So the remote is a little bit wonky. I think this works. Of course, you see the reflection of the light in my glasses, and that's one of the issues when you have a ring light and you wear glasses. Without glasses, I think it works much better. And there you have it. So it does work. We've got plenty of power because I'm at 20% and I'm about maybe a yard away from the light. And I mean, it could be a little closer, but at 20%, at 100%, it's pretty bright. Now I just hit 100, and again, it changed the color temperature, which is so weird. So the center button on the dial here puts it in what it looks like moon and stars is what it looks like there. I don't even know what it stands for. There's like a little moon and star there. And I guess that puts it in like nightlight mode or something. Bottom line, it's a nice ring light. It has a few cool features, a few weird features as well. Anyway, I hope this helps.